name's David Beutel, and I moved here in 1977 to become part of the fishing industry. Came here and started as a fisherman, and I have been in the seafood industry my entire career. Right now, I work at the Coastal Resources Management Council as the state aquaculture coordinator. So, in talking about seafood, I have the breadth to talk about both wild harvest and farm seafood. And seafood in Rhode Island is really a very, very positive part. If you look up there on the slide, there is a slide of squid. Rhode Island lands more squid than any other state. It is our leading seafood product. You can go to any state in Rhode Island and find in the country and find Rhode Island squid. You can go overseas, find Rhode Island squid. Rhode Island squid is a really positive product that most of it comes through Point Judith, and it is really one of the major strengths of our fishing industry. Another piece that you can find in every state in the country are our oysters. Now, our farmed oysters in Rhode Island, we're not that big. Right? We only have 270 acres of the entire state devoted to oyster farming or aquaculture. Most of it is in oyster farming. And yet, you can go to any state in the country and people are enjoying Rhode Island oysters. I know a few of us in the crowd strongly believe that Rhode Island oysters are the best tasting ones there are. So that's a positive thing. Another positive one, scum. It's a wild harvest product. Comes into, once again, mostly Point Judith, but some of our other big ports, Newport, Secaunet. It is a product that gets shipped out of the state for the most part. That's sad. It's a great product. You know, as Americans and Rhode Islanders, what kind of seafood do we concentrate on? Shrimp, salmon. Right? Those are the leading imports. Those are the leading seafoods that people eat, but they're also the leading imports into the country. And we ignore the local fish. Right? Scum. How many people in here have eaten a scum? Delicious, right. It's less than half. So let's eat the local products, but in addition to that, in fisheries are managed by the Magnuson-Stevens Act. It started in 1976, the year before I moved here. It's been reauthorized in a number of iterations. The 1996 version was called the Sustainable Fisheries Act. So often in the media and in different publications that you see, you hear about how bad the fishing industry is doing, how it's on its last leg. And that's just total BS, right? It's not on its last leg. It's managed through the Sustainable Fisheries Act, right? Fisheries continue every single year. We have a harvest that's managed by quota, and it's a different quota every year, but it is managed sustainably. So my encouragement is if it's landed in the United States, eat it. Eat it without any fear of environmental damage. If it's landed in Rhode Island, definitely eat it. You know, help our industry. If it's grown in Rhode Island, now what do we grow in Rhode Island? Oysters is the #1 product. But we also grow blue mussels. We grow quahogs. We grow a little bit of razor clams, a few steamer clams. We grow kelp. many of you, I know most people in the audience are farmers, but one of the slogans going around now is kelp is the new kale. You know, there's going to be a future in kelp for a food product. But the point is, if it's grown in Rhode Island, you ought to eat it. If it's caught in Rhode Island, you ought to eat it. Ignore those imports. Eat what we have here.